So today we're going to be using the pressure cooker. I'm going to give you another recipe. Is put your pork chops in here. I'm just using 3. So if you're going to be using any more than 3 pork chops, you're going to want to double the gravy in the liquids. Though you may not want to. I don't know. That's up to you. Personally, any more than 3 or 4, I would put more gravy in there. The next thing that's going to go in here is just one 6.5 ounce can of mushrooms, pieces and stems. Juice and all. You don't want to drain that. And then this is golden mushroom soup. It is a little pricey, so keep that in mind. But you're going to just dump that out in there. Okay. Then you're going to fill this up with water. So you're basically just following the directions on the back. Add your 1 can of water. Okay, 1 can of water in there. Make sure you get every little bit out of there. Spoon, wooden spoon, something that's not going to scratch the sides of your pressure cooker. And I just stir up the meat and the juice and the gravy. You can do this in a bowl if you want, but I don't like to dirty extra dishes, so I just do it all in here. The bigger the pork chops, the harder it is going to stir. But I would double everything if you're using more than 4 pork chops. Also, if you're using larger pork chops or thicker pork chops, you might have to double it, so just keep that in mind. Mine are relatively small. They're probably, I'd say they're probably about 3 ounces a piece. Always go ahead and throw in carrots and potatoes and just make this one big meal. But I like to have mine with mashed potatoes, and today we're going to do green beans. So I just lock my lid on, make sure the steamer is closed. I'm going to go ahead and just cook this on high pressure. So let's go ahead and do high pressure for 15 minutes. And that's it. And then you just hit start. And once that's done flashing on mine, it'll start the countdown. And you check the meat. Depending upon the size of your pork chops and how many you have in here, it can take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. So the more that you have in there, the longer it's going to take. But because I only have 3 pork chops in there and they're smaller and they're already thawed out, it's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes for me. Alright guys, that only took 15 minutes and the pork chops are completely done. The gravy is very thin, so if you want to thicken that up, throw it into a pot with a little bit of a roux to thicken it up, and you can have a thicker gravy, but honestly, it doesn't bother me that this is kind of a thinner gravy. But that's it guys. Under 30 minutes and dinner's done.